everybody, welcome back to another episode of Debt Collection 101 here on Arbeit.
Yes, this is a very valuable episode today, right?
Yeah.
If you don't watch all our videos straight to the end, need to watch this one, right?
You should watch them all.
You should watch them all, but in case you don't, watch this one. So, what we're talking about today is basically, we did a poll to consumers, and we asked them if you were found out that there was a debt against you or whatever, how would you determine if the agency contacting you was legitimate or not?
Yeah, so essentially when a collection agency calls me, what's the first thing I do?
Correct.
I Google them.
That's the nicest way to say it.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is what 30...
That's what the rest of the world does.
That's what
37?
Yeah, that's what 26% of consumers do. Specifically, 3% look on social media, 13% look at your website, and 40% do all of those things.
Yes.
So it's safe to say that 75% of people look at Google reviews when you call them. That's what a consumer does. So I mean, a consumer is looking for Google reviews when you call it.
Yeah. It's safe to say the best thing you can do is be aware of your online presence, right?
Yeah.
Look at all of these, not just one of them, right?
Yeah, but if you're going to focus on one, Google reviews is
Google reviews is the one.
Because 37% of people say they do that as well as the others, and 26 only look at that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually 66%. My math was wrong. Okay.
No, anyone shocked about
So,
that. Yeah.
I'm interested to see if. So it obviously.
We had this conversation earlier.
Yeah, it's understandable. Collection agencies are not going to have good reviews on Google, right?
Yeah.
But I would like to ask anybody watching: have you ever tried to invest in actually getting good reviews? There's services out there that'll survey your customer base,
Yeah, survey
the
people.
consumers or people in general on the experience they had with you.
Ask vendors that you work with.
Yeah, ask vendors that you work with. Have you? I'm just kind of thinking like, I don't know if collection agencies have done this. Maybe bigger agencies have, but consumers who've paid debt off through you, you can see on your end probably based on different parameters, like maybe who easily paid the debt off, right?
Yeah.
And just did it with no hassle or no real problem. Maybe survey them after the fact and ask them for a positive review.
Yeah, I've seen
Or
that.
not, you can't ask for a positive review, actually. I'm pretty sure that's against reviewing
You
policy.
can ask for a review,
But ask them
knowing that
for
they're going to leave a
review.
positive
Yeah.
one.
You can assume people who had a good experience with you or paid their debt with you would be more likely to give a good review, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if a collection agency does that, right? Or are they just like, oh, I don't want any reviews?
Yeah, like
So-
that's kind of, I guess, the question, right? Like, what's your level of commitment to this? Like,
Right.
is this something you even care about? Because there's some agency out there that say, I don't want to care about this. I want to fly
Yeah.
under the radar, and that's great. But
You're still going to get Googled.
yeah, 30% of people do check that out. So
Yeah.
whether you care about it or not, it does matter.
Yeah.
So start caring about it.
Yeah, it's just interesting for anyone watching to, if you could comment below or whatever.
Yeah,
let
we'd
us
love to know.
You can email us privately and just what have you done for your Google reviews? Have you tried to invest in it? What is your strategy with that? Because I'd be interested to know. I mean, I think there's a way to do it, right? If you're being creative enough, there's a way to probably reach out to the consumers who paid your collection agency and ask them for a review.
You see those on LinkedIn all the time, right? Like you see like those positive, like a lot of collection agencies share them. Like, we got this letter that was written in today.
Yeah,
And so-
TrueAccord does
yeah.
it all the time.
Thanks so much. I appreciate this. Like, you can't believe or whatever.
Right.
Positive review right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Survey that person.
Yeah.
Get them. Put them on the Google.
Yeah.
Put them on the Google.
Yep.
Get them on the line.
Yeah, because it's only going to help you, right? If a consumer's got a good impression before they even talk to you. If you leave them a message and then they Google you, if they read your reviews and look at your site, they're like, oh, from that they gain that you were actually deal with consumers, correctly, then they're probably going to be less apprehensive, less defensive towards dealing with you in the first place.
Yeah.
So it'll probably increase your
Likelihood of getting a phone call.
Yeah.
And, someone paying off their debt.
That's
Around
all.
and around that goes. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you do, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks.